Welcome everyone. Today we have a special pet guide for Zenless Zone Zero. So looking behind me, we'll have a look at how to get your own pet cat in the game, and there's a massive chain quest behind this. Now I have been studying multiple Chinese guides on how to do this the fastest way, and there's multiple ways of different locations, different ways, different items you can use to get your pet cat. And looking behind me, I have prepared a lot of notes as to what dialogue, how to raise the trust with the Inky cat, and also where to find the cat, what are the dialogues you want to communicate, and where the locations you can find the cat. We have a lot of notes, a lot of detailed guide on step-by-step process of how to get your cat. And there are even more hidden side quests and also hide and seek events with the cat as you go around look for the cat. So this video will focus on how to get your pet cat that is a hidden character in Zenless Zone Zero, and I go through step by step everything with you guys. So first, come into the game and come over to the workbench. Once you have encountered the cat, it is located on the 6th street. And the cat will always be spawned there with multiple random locations. You can see that my trust level is not very high. At the start, I didn't think the cat is going to be a massive factor. I didn't know you could adopt the cat. But multiple Chinese content creators lately has posted ways of getting the cat in around 3 days. Yes, this is a very hefty chain event that you have to farm, you have to spam, you have to get lucky to find the cat. And once you get the cat to the maximum trust level, you can then adopt the cat into your character and also pet it and have it inside of the video tab shop and also feed the different items and also pet the cat. You can also rename the cat as well. So how does everything works? Well, firstly, let's come over to my replay video where I encountered the cat. Now I'll have the exact details and also locations of the cat. Upon encountering the cat or the Inky black cat, you have multiple choices. And depending on the stage and also the trust level, there will be different dialogue that is important to know which one to pick. And if you pick the wrong one, you won't gain trust level. And our goal for this particular method is to gain as much trust level as we can to unlock the 2nd, the 3rd trust level, and then potentially go for the 4th trust level to adopt the cat. Now at the very start, we should understand the black Inky cat appears around the 6th street around afternoon, night, and also midnight. So as you play the game, as you do in-game combats, you should be always on the lookout for the cat. And after we finish a combat or energy spending event, we should be looking around in those particular locations. In the first stage of the encounter with the Inky cat, what you're going to notice is it's going to be very shy, and it's important that we pick the right dialogue. So upon encountering the cat, we usually get 2 options, and it is recommended to select the option to watch from afar. And this is important because as you watch from afar, you'll be gaining additional trust level. So to show you guys on the replay over here, after selecting watch from afar, you gain a small proportion of trust levels. Now you do need, I think, at least 14 encounters like this one to gain to the next threshold of the trust level. Now after getting to the next threshold of the trust level, we can start to buy cat food from the convenience store, which will help you to boost more trust levels after encountering the cat. Now during this time, there are various random spawn locations which I'll go through in the written guide and also run around to show you guys exactly where they are. So here are the screenshots of the locations next to the remodeling shop, and here is behind the back street of the mail officer, and over here there is another location on the bike at the back street, and here is a location on the street next to the convenience store, and finally here are some locations behind the coffee shop. Now because we need multiple encounters, we can start by teleporting to the remodeling shop after afternoon or midnight, and then you start running around this way. And then as you run around, you'll be looking for encounters of the cat. So here I'm looking behind, I'm looking around, and looking at the back street over here. So this is a path I take as I search for the cat. And of course, depending on the time of the day, it is sometimes recommended to try these particular pathways at nighttime as well, because cats are more active during that time. And finally, once I come to the end side over here, I'll come over to the coffee shop again and go to the back street of the coffee shop. And this should cover in the entire path of searching for the cat. And once you encounter the cat, you should learn the dialogue to pick to get the highest trust level. So coming over to the trust level part, as you encounter the cats, there will be multiple events. So when the Inky cat is with its friends, you should be able to pick and also select the dialogue to play with them together. and this will give the highest trust level point. And when you see the Inky cat alone, there are multiple dialogues the cat can spawn. Sometimes the cat will have a short meow, meow meow, and then it's better to pick the dialogue to get close and also pet it. Sometimes you have multiple meows, which is a longer meow, and then it is okay to buy a can from the convenience store after rank 2 of the trust level and feed a can of cat food to the cat to gain the highest trust level. And those are 3 of the major reasons you can be getting high trust levels after rank 2. Now here I do want to stress out, a lot of the content creators haven't mentioned about this, but one of the content creators have mentioned about this is that in order to get the pet beyond rank 3 with the trust level, it is potentially important to have Soldier 11 on the team and also rise her trust level. Because she initially started with a cat and she's the person that look after the cat before we adopt the cat. So there's something I haven't tested because I don't have Soldier 11 and I haven't got to the 3rd level of the pet threshold. So if you guys have tested this, let me know in the comments if this is the case. So the content creator has suggested that it may be possible that we need both Soldier 11 and also the Inky cat to the trust level 3. And then this will unlock additional dialogue, which are the hidden quests that allows you to find the final stage of the quest and also additional events. Now during this time, if you do see a spawn of quests, what I do over here is, notice here there is a little icon. If you do see an exclamation mark and without character symbols, this means there is a hidden event with the Inky cat on the 6th street. The cat will only appear on the 6th street, and with this indication, you can be looking around. And around this time, there's another hide and seek event, which the cat will be hiding in a variety of spots. So here you can see I have screenshotted multiple spots. Some spots are very similar, some spots are the ones I was going through as I show you guys the video, behind the newsagent store, and also behind the tire, and over here behind the panda, and finally behind the pipes over here. And as you encounter the cat over 14 times, you'll be able to get enough trust reward to go for the final level for adopting the cat. And finally there is another spot over here behind the Galaxy gadget store. Now from the calculation from the Chinese content creators, they said this will take over 10 in-game days, and you want to keep resetting the game days to encounter the cat over 14 times to gain all the trust level. One of the fastest ways they have recommended is actually to progress the game days by playing content that are not costing energy. So if we come over to the video store and if we go to the HDD, they are recommending to go to chapter 2 interlog and then come over here to story and select the hard mode for the farewell school, which will take less than 1 minute, and this doesn't take energy. By playing this particular game mode, you'll progress through the time of the day and then you can go around to look for the cat. As you progress each time, you should be running around as the path I showed you guys for more encounters. And that summarizes all the important information you need to know to adopt a cat in Zenless 0, and you better get started, because this is a massive chain quest and this will take us a while. And this was said to be one of the hardest hidden quests to be completed because of the multiple chain events and also random encounters that most players are not familiar with. Now, similar to all of the videos, if you want to follow the notes, those will be available in the links below. And if you find my videos helpful and you want to see more future videos for ZZZ and also other games to come, make sure you subscribe to the channel and keep the notification on for the latest content.